Welcome back to the University of Smooth. I am your host, Nixon the Dark, the internet's leading expert on unattractive behavior. I am not the internet's leading expert on acting because I am not here to display emotional range. I'm here to display charisma and charm and a fuck ton of knowledge about unattractive behavior. Emotional vulnerability, delicious topic. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What do we mean by emotional vulnerability? You gonna be okay there? See that lip quivering. You know, you're looking a little pouty. Are you gonna be able to keep it together here? You're not gonna go to pieces on me, are you? I know it's a difficult situation. Oh, there you go, you're crying. Can you hold your shit together in an adverse situation? This is the emotional vulnerability test. Women have 2 meters running at all times: their emotions and their protector filter. Some would call it hypergamy. Her emotions, they fluctuate a lot. They go back and forth. They go up and down. Her protector filter is aimed squarely at the man in her life, and it is a keen, razor sharp eye that is always judging. Just like you were always judging the shape of her ass, her filter is always judging your ability to protect. We have said the vast majority of a woman's protection filter comes down to emotional and physical strength. Which predominates? That varies over time, tends to be emotional. When you display emotional vulnerability, true emotional vulnerability in the face of a setback or even just gushing sentimentality on a regular basis, emotional vulnerability of this type is a protector algorithm kill shot. If you cannot handle your emotions, especially if it's an egregious display of emotional vulnerability, you are giving her a one-way ticket to ick. She has got the ick. That protection filter is gone. It is shut down and it is never coming back to life. You are out. This is your reality. Do not fight it. If a woman is expressing a desire for her man to show more emotion, I recommend that you simply say, "That's interesting. You're kind of fixated on emotions these days. What's going on with that?" Put a question like that back on her. More than likely, she will tell you, "Oh, something happened at the office. Maybe her friend's husband was going through some shit." And it didn't necessarily mean that it was a good thing for her friend either. Just she had it in her mind. She was thinking about it, and as women want to do, they process their own emotions through speech. She was not telling you that she wants to see a weak man. Ideally, she always wants an emotionally bulletproof man. Are there any exceptions? Very, very, very limited. As we always say, when a woman finds you attractive, everything gets redefined. If a woman finds you attractive already, that is, she is invested in you. If she finds you attractive from afar, this may not work. But if she is truly invested in you, a little emotional expression goes a long way. They do not want a blubbering pile of goo, but somebody who is occasionally capable of expressing some sentiment. She sees that as your capacity to understand her emotions. She wants to be understood. She wants her emotions stimulated, but she is looking to you for strength. She is not looking for vulnerability or weakness. She is the weaker sex. She needs the stronger sex to help her through whatever's going on in her life. That's why a man must always be strong. What are your strategies? We always say build your own value. This one, though, with a twist. Why is it so critical for you to build your own value? Because the more value you build, whether it's physically, whether it's emotional resilience, or especially your career and finances, the less likely you will have these setbacks that could cause you to go to pieces. That's critical. You will not be in position to be so vulnerable if you have your value on lock. Second, if something truly bad does happen, if you have a real setback, deal with it in private. Find a relative, especially. This one you may not be able to go to your bros to, but find some way, even if it just means going to pieces in private, then collecting yourself, shaking yourself off, and presenting yourself to the world once again as that emotionally bulletproof dude who graduated from the University of Smooth. Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, and follow U Smooth for more content.